Okay, good evening, ladies and gents. Today, Hermson teaches you how to use Microsoft Excel. Okay. In this video, you need to go to your Google Drive. Okay. So my drive. If you have to pause a video to do something, do it. Okay. And then you want to click on New, and then go down to Google Sheets. Okay. Why don't you go do that while I'm clearing some stuff off my spreadsheet, okay? I had to kind of do this myself first, okay? Okay, now when you're doing this spreadsheet, you need to follow directions, okay? You need to listen what I'm telling you to do. If you need to do something and I keep going, you pause the video, okay? All right, now in cell A1, type the word boom. Okay, here's what's going on. We're selling boomerangs. From every 0 to 20 I sell, I get paid $2. From every 21 to 40, I get $2.25. 41 to 70, so on. It's called commission. The more you sell, the higher you get paid. Okay. Okay, so we want to find, here are my test amounts. I'm going to go with 85. Your job in this video, don't work on your own. You just need to follow the directions and get the program to work the way I am. Okay. At the end, you should have the same thing I have. Okay. To get the points for today, you bring it back, show me on your computer, and I give you the points. Now, if you can't get it, then I'll help you, but so forth. Now, A1, and I know the screen's blurry, that's why you have to listen, but it's better this way than me up front, okay? A1, you type in the word boomerangs, okay? A1, that's what you have right there, boomerangs. B2 right next to it, okay? In that square I just highlighted, okay? You're going to type in the words pay per, so P-A-Y-P-E-R. Okay, I'm going to clean my camera off here while you're doing that. So A1 is boomerangs, and then pay per, P-E-R. Okay, I'm not sure how much that helps, but boomerangs, and you can kind of see where I'm highlighting. I'll highlight and tell you got to do A1, A2. Now, under boomerangs, you need to enter in your increments, 0 to 20. So you put 0 dash 20, okay? 0, 20. 0 dash, and then 20. Okay, right beneath it, 21 to 40, 21 dash 40, okay? Beneath that, 41 to 70, and you get the hint. 71 to 100, 101 to 125, and 126 on up. Okay, now, under pay per, you just copy these. You need to hit the dollar sign, so shift 4, and then a dollar sign comes out, and the first thing you hit is 2, okay? So 2, you should have a 2 right there. A dollar sign with 2.25, a dollar sign with 3, a dollar sign with 350, a dollar sign with 4, and a dollar sign with 7, okay? Pause the video if you have to do it, okay? Then you need to skip row 8 entirely. I don't want anything put there. Now right here, type in boomerangs made, okay? And then next to it, type in 85, because we'll say this guy made 85. So 80, I want where I'm highlighting here, boomerangs made, and then right next to it, 85. And then right under boomerangs made, you need to type in total pay, okay? Total pay. Now, skip row 11 entirely, and here's what you're going to type in. Okay, you can't see it. You got to type in what I tell you. So where I'm highlighted here, type in category. CATEGORY. Now go right next to it, and that is lower. LOWER. We're going to be typing this every single time. It's how to make payroll using Microsoft Excel. It's how bosses calculate their payroll efficiently. Okay, so you just enter in the hours worked or number of products made, and it calculates the pay. Boom. But there's algorithms you got to type into the program. Upper, UPPER. Money. And then there's a lot of stuff there. Now here's what it says. Number made, NUMBER, and then made, MADE, through, THROUGH, previous, but you're just going to abbreviate that, PREV, period, category. Number made through previous category. And then right next to it says earnings through previous category. Earnings, EARNINGS, through, THROUGH, previous category. Okay, and you're going to be this is what you're going to do every time. I always give you 6 ranges right there, okay? 0 to 20, 21 to 40, 41 to 70, 71 to 100, 101, 125, 126, okay? All right, now we're going to start typing some things. Under category, what you need to do is go under, see where my thing is? You need to highlight what I just highlighted, okay? From 0 to 20 on to 126 up. And you hit Control C. So the control's right here. Control C. And then you're going to go down under category. And you are going to paste that. Here's how you do that. You right click and hit paste. Okay. And it just takes that so I don't have to retype it all. Okay. Now lower. Okay. Lower. Well, not hard. 0. 21, it's easier if you just type the lower. 41 to 70, 41's the lowest. 71's the lowest. 101's the lowest. And 126, okay? Okay, now upper, you got 20, 40, 70, 100, 125, and just leave it empty, okay? Now under money, all you need to do again is go up to these dollar signs. You want these same numbers, starting with $2 going down to 7, highlight it, click Control C, okay, and then go under dollar sign, and you're going to click all the way down till the end, and you're going to right click and paste, just so you don't have to. That's how you copy paste on Excel. Controls, highlight what you want copied, Control C. Okay, number made through previous category. Now you notice the keyword previous. That means on the first row there wasn't a previous. Previous always means the one before it. So we need to go down the second row, hit equals. Now the previous, the top row is from 0 to 20. What cell has 20? Well, that would be C13. So just put equals, C equals. You got to hit equals first. Equals C13. And the cool thing about this is after I do that, I can just drag and drop. So that's drag and drop means I make a cross and just drag that all the way down to the end, and it automatically takes a number through the previous category on each row. So that's kind of cool. You should have 20, 40, 70, 100, 125. And again, if something's off with yours, you got to come see me. Okay, now earnings through previous category is kind of the tough one. Again, you're going to go here, but you have to enter in equals first. Everybody should hit equals. And here's what you do. Earnings is how much money you made. Now, in that previous category, I had made 20 boomerangs for $2 each. Now, obviously, that would be $40 in earnings, but how do I tell my thing that I want that to multiply? You take equals D13 times C13. Okay, I have it on that paper. You have D13 times C13. So after equals, you go D13, and then hit Shift 8 to get the multiplication sign, and then C13. What that does, it takes these two and times them together, $40, just what I anticipated. Now, you can't drag and drop yet. You're gonna, but you got to enter in a different formula for the second row because we need to tell this program, okay, yeah, the previous is up here, but I also want those earnings from the first as well. So what I type in is this formula, F14, so equals, okay? F14, and that's going to add the amount up here to any earnings from the categories, okay? Plus parentheses, okay? E15 minus E14. Type it in and I'll explain why after we entered it. Okay, E14. E15 minus E14. Okay, because I want to say, okay, so I've already made $40, so F14 plus. And then I want to say, okay, then the next category went from 21 to 40. Well, 20 to 40, 21 to 40 is 20 boomerangs. So it's going to minus those. And then I close the parentheses. And times D14. So Shift 8. And D14, because that multiplies anything between 20 and 40 by the price, $2.25. It also adds any previous earnings. You just got to enter that formula in. Don't get butterfingers. $85 is what just came up after I hit enter. Okay. Then, now I can finally drag and drop. And the numbers should be 175, 280, and 380. Now it's time to find my total pay, and I enter in what I call the formula from hell, okay? Okay, I call it the formula from hell. I need to get a Sharpie here, because I got to write what you have. Get my life together here. Okay, and that's on the back side of this. These are the kind of the short formulas. Right here is what I call the formula from hell, but once it's entered, we only have to enter in once. Equals, and you're going to hit something called lookup. You start typing L-O-O-K, and then an icon pops up right here in the gray that says lookup. Click on it. You can't type in the full word yourself. You got to click on it. Then a parentheses open up. Lookup means I go B9, because what that means, it takes the number on B9, which is 85, and it's going to take that to the table. So anytime I hit lookup and a parentheses pops up, I first click B9, as you see throughout this. Comma. And now you go whole table means you need to go highlight your whole table. But you need to start at the lower, under the lower with 0, just like this, okay? That's the whole table. The stuff outside is just titles. These are the actual numbers, 0 to 380. So after your comma, you should see B13, semicolon, F18. Close it, okay? Plus, so shift right there. And then another parentheses. and then B9, so it says B9, so B9 minus, and if you mess up, you got to restart the whole thing, okay? Look up, remember, start typing it, but don't actually type it and click on it, okay? Look up, then B9, comma, okay, comma, and now you see those 5 things I have? Now I'm going to cut it down to the first 4. So starting with 0, I want to only highlight the first 4 columns. I want to leave that out, okay? B13, semicolon, E18 is what pops up. You don't have to type it. It just pops up. And then I need to double the parentheses. I need the first one to close this and the other one to close this. So double parentheses. I have that right there. Times, so shift 8. Okay. Look up. And again, don't ever type it in. B9, so B9, comma. Now it says first 3. So instead of these first 4, starting with 0, I want to go the first 3, okay? So B13 through D18, close the parentheses. Then, if you're a religious person, you might want to say a little prayer, okay, before you hit enter. Okay, I got 228. So if I sell 85 boomerangs, I make 225. Now, the cool thing about this is I don't need 85. I can take any number. I can enter in 130, okay? So if I sell 130, it's $415. I know that instantly, okay? But I want to stick with 85. That's the one I want you on. So if you don't have 228, if you didn't get that to work, you need to come back and see me, okay?